Good morning, Twin Flame, Twin Souls, Fated Connection Soulmates. This is Brainy Twin Gemini here for your reading October 28th, 2019. First and foremost, I want to thank you all so much for your love, your likes, your subscribes, your comments, the sense of community on my channel. It really means the world to me. It warms my heart, and I love you all so much again. So thank you so much. Like words can't even describe the heartfelt thanks I have for all of you. So thank you very much. Um, so I'm going to get started. As many of you know, I channel all my energy in my journal in the morning. So here it is. And I flip the cards strictly out of pictorial purposes. The cards always resonate with my journal. Each day I see signs and syncs. I believe these messages are messages delivered to me, to deliver to you. I have a gift and I want to give this gift back to you, okay? So I'm going to go over the syncs that I had in the last 24 hours. And what I've seen was 11:11, 7:17, 3:33, 5:55, and I had vivid dreams of two blue jays and a blue butterfly. Okay, so these came to me in my dreams. A butterfly means rebirth, rejuvenation, or regeneration. And what I've been saying in this particular collective group is there's a rebirth in this connection. And what I mean by rebirth is it's metamorphosing. And that's what happens with a butterfly, okay? The caterpillar metamorphoses into a butterfly. So many of you are coming out of this physical separation stage. And if you read the comments on my channel, you will see over the weekend, many people came into physical unity, okay? So it's absolutely profound, absolutely outstanding. I'm very happy. And yeah, one thing I will say before I get started is there was some vivid dreams over the weekend. And it was primarily for the DF. You were dreaming of your DM, okay? And they were very sensual dreams, kissing and, you know, looking into the eyes of each other's soul, okay? So very good. I'm going to get started. I do 3 spreads primarily. You know, I channel DM energy, so I usually do kind of what's in their head space right now. What does the DM want to say to the DF? And what is the overall energy outcome as of today, okay? So I always call out to my guardian angels for their assistance. And I'm just going to let the cards fall. And if I don't find that, you know, the cards fall, or they don't, you know, all the messages don't come out of my journal, then I'll read parts of my journal. But the cards never ever cheat me. So I'm going to call out for my angels for 4 cards, please. This is 4 cards, I'll take them. Okay. All right, so let's go. So we have the travel card here, okay? And what I've been saying for many of you, there's a couple of messages here, okay? The DM is traveling to the DF. This is happening in this collective group. Many people all over the world are getting this physical unity, okay? And yeah, so this is just to clarify, just to tell you that this is happening. The DM is traveling to the DF. If you're from different countries, they're jumping on an airplane and they're traveling. Some of them are already geographically close, okay? Some of them have already moved into the country and you're not aware of it, okay? But they absolutely are traveling towards you. I've got the spring card here, 2 messages here, okay? These are to all my beautiful viewers in Australia. It is spring there now. And what I've been saying here in Canada is communication is coming in the fall with a long-term commitment in the winter. This is applicable to you, okay? But what this card also represents to me is flourishment and abundance. And this particular DM thinks that his DF is an absolute goddess, princess, angel, queen. And he is working behind the scenes to provide the abundance and the flourishment that he believes his DF deserves, okay? Many of these DMs were not ready to provide and that flourishment and abundance to their DF. And these DMs are very proud. They're very proud men. and they want to be able to give the DF everything that she deserves, okay? That's just the DM in this collective. They're very, very proud. Okay, I've got the winter card here. Such a beautiful card, okay? As I've been saying, and this is, again, the messages can't get any clearer. The cards don't always fall the same day. Completely resonate with my journal, as always. But there's a long-term commitment coming in the winter, okay? I envision that. I see that. I see weddings. I see engagements. I just see a long-term commitment coming, okay? And and I'm so happy for all of you that received the communication, the physical unity, the weekend that just passed. It just really, really warms my heart. And this is actually happening for many of you, okay? And if it's not happening just yet, just be patient, okay? You may be further behind in your journey, but if what I say resonates, then you're part of this collective, okay? And as I always say, what resonates, keep. What doesn't, pack it away. Please don't leave comments on my channel. If you have comments for me specifically, send me an email, okay? So I have the courage card here, okay? And this is such a profound card. I love this card so much, okay? There has been some serious energy over the weekend. There's been some, I don't know, I get this crying again, and I think it's on both sides. It's been on the DF and it's been on the DM side, okay? And the crying sometimes is necessary in order for you to evolve on this journey. Crying is also a part of the ego dying, okay? Letting it go. But what I'm primarily channeling right now is the courage, and a lot of the DMs. If you've viewed my video, sorry, they primarily run out of fear. Okay, fear because they don't understand the connection, so it's easier to run. Fear because they have disarray in their life and toxic elements in their life, and they just can't give you what they want to give you at that time, and so they run primarily out of fear. But these DMs have done the work, and they've actually got the courage, and they're moving forward, okay? This is so important in this journey for the DMs, because that fear came to them, and sometimes it comes to them because it needs to, because maybe they've lived a fearless life, okay? And they know, they have to know what the element of fear in their life is, but they've overcome that fear, and they've got the courage, and that courage is so important because it gives them the strength to move forward, okay? And another thing about this courage card, with the lion, as I was saying, many of these DMs are proud, and masculine energy is proud energy, okay? And they are proud, and they were fearing when they met you that they could not give you what you deserved, okay? But they've been working in isolation. They've been doing everything to give you what they feel you deserve, okay? Absolutely phenomenal. Love it so much. Just love lions in general. And believe it or not, that's a female lion. Okay, so I'm going to give you kind of what does the DM want to say to the DF right now. We only live in the now. We don't live in the past. We don't live in the future. Yeah, so... Okay. So, a couple messages here. All right. Both of you, the DM and the DF, okay? I feel that you're both ascending to your higher self. This is what this journey is about, okay? When you embark on this journey, you are meant to wake each other up. And essentially what I say, and this is my interpretation of it, is your soul is sleeping, okay? You come into each other's life to wake each other up and look at the things that are not working in your life. And your journey is to fix those things. It's self-love, self-worth. It could be anything that's not functioning in your life. It could be addiction, a loveless marriage, self-worth, self-love. All these things, when you embark, that's what you do. You wake each other up. And if you're on this journey, you know exactly what I'm talking about. This is a natural phenomenon. This happens naturally. Okay, you go into a sense of panic. You look at yourself and you say like, okay, I something's not working here. Like I need to change. I need to fix my life. Okay, and that is what this is about. Now, there's all these experts out there that proclaim to be the twin flame educators and the twin flame, twin soul. They know everything about this journey. One thing I will say to you about that is I have not found enough scientific evidence to, to coincide with their beliefs. What I will say is that if you feel this in your intuition, and your inner, follow your inner guide. And if your gut is telling you that this is something more than what you've ever felt before in your life, then go with that, okay? Don't you get caught up in, all of this, this is this twin flame and this is the way it's meant to happen, okay? This is a sacred journey. This is a blessing. And if you're going through an awakening and you're going through an ascension and you're being the better version of yourself, then this is your journey, okay? There's so many people with so many opinions, but that's what we have in this world is opinions. And I channel energy and I, as of now, and this is my interpretation of it, okay? And if it resonates, great. If it doesn't, go find someone where, you can resonate with, okay? Spiritual journey. Okay, again, this is, a message, and the DM is on a spiritual journey. He wants to tell his DF he's on a spiritual journey. There's a couple messages here. You are the one person that woke them up. Okay, many of them were, not living a great life. They're living in a, could be in a loveless marriage, a karmic relationship, whatever it may be, toxic friends, addiction, so many things that were not serving them in their life. And when they looked in the mirror, they realized that they were not happy with the reflection they saw, and they wanted to change. And you, DF, help them want to change. And they think that you're an angel and a blessing because nobody has ever been able to do that, okay? And they're on their spiritual journey and they're awakening and they're ascending. But most of all, they've awakened to this connection, okay? Super, super, super. Okay, I have the karmic partner card here, okay? And I resonate a few things with this card today. And karmic partners can be exactly that. It's a karmic partner. So a karmic partner could be an addiction. It could be absolutely a karmic partner, okay? But what I'm channeling right now is this karmic partner with this particular DM. He's left this karmic partner, and there's a very important message here. The karmic partner that this particular DM left, they still have a broken heart, and they're still healing that broken heart. And many of them, when they embarked on this journey, they were just coming out of a karmic relationship, and their heart was still mending. And they are still mending from this karmic relationship, okay? And the reason they came in and they backed away, and they came in and they backed away was because of this hurt, okay? Very, very important message. But what I'm channeling is this particular DM is still overcoming this karmic partner. This is not obviously their twin soul. You are their twin soul. And many of them are ending this karmic partner relationship. DFs, I believe you are doing the same thing. I think you're doing some soul searching, and I think you're looking at everything in your life right now too and see what's serving you, okay? This journey by no means is meant to break up marriages. What this journey is to wake you up and look at what's not serving you in your life, okay? Absolutely profound. Okay? I see this crossroad here, okay? And what I channel from this crossroad right now is the DM has been in a crossroads and is in this particular collective for some time, okay? But what I channeled this morning is that is over, okay? The road and the journey is to you. The spiritual journey, the train is coming to you, okay? They've been at a crossroads primarily because a lot of the DMs in this collective group, it has to do with family. And what they want is they want to do things the right way. They don't want to disrupt their family dynamic, and they love their family very much, and that's primarily where they've been at a crossroads. And the crossroad is, okay, do I stay with my family and do I serve them and do I give everything to them, or do I go to my DF, the love of my life, the one that I know is going to give me unconditional love and the happiness? Okay, they've been at a crossroads, but that crossroad is over and done with. But they want you to know that the reason that there has been some ambivalence moving forward is because of they were at a crossroads. Okay, absolutely profound. Oh shoot, sorry. I can't put these back in the deck. All right, so I will put the miracle card back in there because it kind of just slipped out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the overall energy as of now, okay? Sorry, that's 2 cards. And again, thank you all so much for the love. I love you all so much. You are super and awesome. And you're doing really well, okay? Sorry, 2 cards. Sorry, folks. Sometimes it takes time. All right. Totally feeling that anger. Okay, so one very, very important thing in this journey is the value of our self-worth, okay? 2 messages here. The DM had self-worth issues when you embarked on this journey, okay? He felt you were too perfect. He felt that, he was not good enough for you, and that primarily had to do with his self-worth. Primarily stems from a childhood wounds, never feeling good enough from a male role model in his life. He just felt a sense of worth, he felt worthless, okay? And when you came in, you were too perfect, and he kept thinking, what does this DF see in me? I don't understand. She seems so perfect. She's, beautiful. She's got it. She's intelligent. She's financially independent. What does she see in me? Okay? And that's the reason why you embarked on this journey, because this DM had some self-worth issues, and he needed to work on these self-worth issues. He knows the value of your love. He does not have those self-worth issues anymore. Okay? It's completely extinguished, and it's because of you, DF, why he looked at himself, and he knows the value of his self-worth, and he wants to thank you from the bottom of his heart for you coming in and making him see that, okay? Absolutely great. Just a message for, some of you DFs as well, know the value of your self-worth, and, and understand that this is a journey of unconditional love, self-worth, and self-love. It's not a journey of abuse. It's not a journey of narcissism. So if you're being abused by your DM, then this is not your journey. I'm sorry, okay? No DM would abuse his DF. The only abuse that goes on, which is not really abuse, but it's the ghosting and running out of fear, okay? And they do it primarily to fix themselves. So if you're getting abused physically, verbally, mentally, sexually, anything, this isn't your journey, okay? I'm sorry to tell you that, but it is not your journey, okay? I've got the 3D world card here, a couple of messages going on here. As I said, there's some struggles. There's some struggles in the 3D world with some of these DMs. They're at a crossroad in their 3D life, but they are extinguishing it. The fire is out. They're moving on. There's a rebirth. There's rejuvenation. As I said, go to my channel, read the comments for this particular collective group. This is absolutely happening. The physical separation is ending in this 3D world, okay? The message can't get any clearer. Again, this is very important today. I feel these cards fall out because they're meant to fall out. These messages are meant to be given to you, okay? This is the inner child card, and As I said, you embark on this journey. We all have an inner child, okay? Our inner child is what defines us as an adult, and many of us have inner childhood wounds, okay? We do not grow up perfectly, and if you are, awesome, I'm so happy for you. But there's so many things that happen in our childhood that make us who we are. And when we embark on this journey, we have to go down to that inner child and we have to deal that inner child. And it could be so many things that, stem from the inner childhood wounds. It could be you could be bullied. You could, you could be, like a divorce. Like there's so many things, and that affect your inner child, and that those things need to heal. Okay, you could have been physically abused, you could have been sexually abused, you could have been emotionally abused. There's so many things in that inner childhood that needs to heal. Okay, and maybe that's what that crying was about this weekend. It's such an important message that you need to heal. And this self-worth, and that was the inner childhood wound for the DM, okay? And they're healing that wound, and that wound is deep because it's somebody they look up to and it's somebody that they love, okay? And it takes time to heal those wounds, and you have to recognize those wounds. If you don't heal them, then you will never evolve forward, okay? So dig deep, please. Absolutely feeling this anger, okay? And anger is a secondary emotion, and I do know this just because I know. um, so anger stems from primary emotions, which is hurt, guilt, shame, all, and I feel that there's some anger going on right now with the DFs because, some of you came into physical unity, which is absolutely amazing, and some of you did not. And there's some anger there, okay? And I know that you're standing in your power, okay? And it's so easy to get angry. And I think anger is part of the journey, where you're getting to the end, okay? There's like kind of 4 stages, and anger is almost the last stage. And once you let go of the anger and surrender, then you're going to evolve forward. This is natural in this journey, okay? Anger is a natural element of the journey. But what I will say is let it go. And the anger primarily stems from the frustration, and the frustration stems from wanting to be physically together, okay? It's hard, I know, but just try and let this anger go, okay? Because it's not serving you. It's not serving you, and it's not serving the journey, okay? And the DM can feel the anger, okay? I know there was some anger. I felt this anger last night, okay? Um, so now I'm going to give 8 messages of what kind of is in the DM's head and heart space right now. No, sorry, head space. I'll give you heart space. Like, so what are they doing? Kind of, what are they thinking during the day, when they lay down, at night? And, what is kind of going through their head at this moment? Guardian angels, 7 cards, please. Yeah, I can't cheat these. Okay. Okay. So we're going to go over these cards. So, I'm asking for some time to get my shit together first, okay? Um, these messages come out because they're meant to come out, and I'm meant to deliver these messages to you. These DMs are getting their shit together. When they met you, they had crap going on in their life, okay? They didn't want to expose you to that toxic world. They are getting their shit together. They're clearing that pathway and they're coming to you, and there is going to be zero interferences. This is how much of a blessed soul these DMs are, okay? They're clearing the karma. They're getting rid of everything, because when they come to you, there isn't going to be any interferences, and that's the way it should be, okay? I get this. You scare the shit out of me, okay? When you embarked on this journey, this this message is for you, DFs. You scared the shit out of them, okay? They did not know what was going on. Many of them were dealing, from a past karmic and a broken heart. And when this journey embarks or involves, it is fast and it is furious, and those emotions are intense, and they were scared shitless of it. Okay, they would lay there at night saying, "Okay, this isn't real. I'm obsessing. There's no absolute way I'm feeling this way." They were scared. They were scared shitless. It resonates with everything I always say about the fear and about them running from the fear, okay? It was easier for them to run. And at the end of the day, they were not running from you. They were running from themselves, okay? They weren't running from you. They were running from themselves and the fear within themselves, okay? Again, I'm trying to get my shit together. So exactly what the other card just said. This basically is just a message for you, DFs, okay? It's hard, I know, and this is a journey of patience as well, okay? And you have to know that they are doing the work, and they're trying to get their shit together first, okay? And this is just giving you that message, and hopefully giving you that comfort that that is exactly what they're doing, okay? They want to see you, okay? One thing I can say about the collective group of DMs, and again, go to my page and read the comments, because there are some DMs that comment, and they do say that I resonate exactly with what they're going through, but they want to see you. They wanted to see you the moment they walked away, okay? And I primarily channel for twin souls that are in complete separation with zero communication, and that's what makes it difficult, even that much more, or the journey that much more difficult, because if you don't know what's going on, it's hard to know what they're doing, okay? That's what I'm here to do. I'm here to help give you clarity, okay? And they want to see you, and they wanted to see you from the moment they left, okay? Very, very important card. Absolutely resonates. This all resonates with my journal today. As always, I cannot cheat this. They can hear and feel you so strongly, okay? They hear their thoughts. They feel your thoughts. A lot of these DMs are very, very gifted, okay? They are, some of them are even empaths themselves, and they can hear your thoughts and they can feel your love. And one thing I will say, please be careful about what you're putting out there. That anger card came out. It's not for everyone, but it's just a reminder, okay, that they can hear and feel you so strongly. So if you're projecting that anger, just be very, very careful, okay? I have your picture saved on my phone, okay? And absolutely 100%, if this DM has your picture, he's looking at your picture all the time. If this is your journey, you are both looking at each other's pictures, to be quite honest, okay? But when this DM looks at your picture, he smiles. He thinks of all the good times. You are his greatest friend, okay? And he wants you to know that. Allow me into your world, okay? Again, a message for a very few of you. Allow him into your world, okay? Only if you can. If you need to block and you need to do what is good for you in order for you to evolve spiritually and do the growing, then you do what you need to do, okay, DF? You do what's best for you, okay? You guys are doing phenomenal, and I'm so proud of you. And if you have to do what you have to do, you do it, please, okay? You are number one, and you do what you have to do, okay? But some of these DMs are saying, please allow me into your world, okay? They're feeling, they're feeling a sense of being shut out, okay? And they want you in their world. And again, such an important card, okay? A very, very important card. Two things going on here. I wasn't exactly ready yet, so I ran. Broken heart, weren't ready. Fear, they thought that this was unhealthy, this was an unhealthy obsession, a rebound, whatever you may call it, okay? So they ran from it. And a lot primarily has to do with what was going on in their life at the time, okay? They had, shit in their life, absolute shit. And they did not want to expose their princess to that, okay? So, absolutely, great message. Very, very happy. Very, very deep messages today, okay? Okay, so this is what's in their heart. Cannot cheat this. Yeah, I don't want to cheat it, but I never want to cheat it, but I never cease to amaze myself. 2 cards, please. And again, I always, sometimes it just comes to me during my readings. Be careful who you listen to, okay? All right. Be patient with me, my love, okay? This particular DM is asking for your patience, and they're also thanking you for your patience as well. What I will say, DFs, is, be patient, but also stand in your power and know the value of your power, okay? Being patient and is one thing, and you can only be patient to a certain degree. And what I will say is just stand in your power and let go and do what's good for you, okay? Yes, they're asking you for patience, but also too, and they're also thanking you very much for your patience. But what I would say is please don't obsess over this, okay? Just let it go and be you, okay? Be the best version of you. Patience you can only have patience for so long. Okay. Again, as I said, I can't cheat this. Am I deserving of your love? Okay. Self-worth. When they embarked on this journey, you DFs are beautiful, intelligent. You have everything, okay? And they just looked at you and went into this sense of panic and anxiety because they didn't feel that they were deserving of your love. And they felt that because of that, you were going to, find someone better and just kind of like leave them in the wind, okay? And they did not want to get hurt. They had such love for you. And many of them thought that they were doing you a favor by walking away because they felt you deserved more. They realize the value of this journey, and they know that that is not true anymore, okay? I'm too scared. It's risky. Okay, and again, these are messages for you, DFs, to try so that you can understand what's going on with the DM, okay? As I've been saying, and as I always say, fear, 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 okay? That is one of the biggest things for the DM energy is the fear. And they were scared. It was too risky. And even though they wanted to have that, that magical journey and, that blessing with you at that time, it was just they were protecting you, okay? They were protecting their princess, and they did not want to bring you into their toxic world. Many of these DMs, not all, had shady lives, okay? And maybe even illegal things that they were doing. And they didn't want to bring you in, okay? Because they value you so much. You're so precious to them. And it was just too risky for them to bring you into the world, okay? Most importantly, okay, no question here, this DM loves his DF to the moon and back, okay? He loves you, wants you to know that. Everything resonates in my journal today. As I said, no two days are the same, okay? The energy is different all the time. I want to thank you all so much again for your love. I'm going to, start taking a break from doing this every single day, because I have to realize too that I can't be a prisoner to this. And I do love you all so much, and I really do appreciate it, and I really do love giving the gift back to you. I'm slowly getting caught up on my personal readings, and And yeah, like again, I just have to take a break from this for a while. It has nothing to do with, the haters or the trolls, because at the end of the day, um, that just breaks my heart that they have hate in their heart. And as I said before, I pray for this, the souls of the trolls, okay? So it has nothing to do with that. So again, I always let the cards flip face up. If one card falls out. But this one flipped up, and this is Wasp Spirit. And we keep getting this Wasp Spirit DFs, okay? So this message has to come out, and it has to be heard, okay? Because if the cards keep coming out, I believe that's for some of you, not all, okay? The message isn't being heard. This is how the gift works. The cards are meant to fall the way they're meant to fall. And if the message isn't being heard, then the message has to keep being delivered. And as I said, this is an absolute gift, and I'm so grateful for this gift. And again, be careful who you listen to, okay? I've had some people ask me some things, and I'm going to be quite honest. I'm not going to cheat people, so I'm not going to give you answers that I cannot give to you, okay? When I do my readings, I do everything in the now, and this is one card, so I'll take it. Spider. Yeah, so I will not give you things that I can't deliver upon, and that is telling you, first and foremost, if you're on this journey, that journey only comes within you, and what your future what the future is for you, and when they're coming and stuff like that. I cannot predict that, okay? I'm not God, and I'm not the divine, so I will not give you those messages. Okay, so I have Wasp Spirit here, and sometimes life stings, okay? And I feel this is just for a few of you, okay? And I feel it has to do with the anger, and I feel it has to do with the inner child. For some of you, okay? You're not going to evolve forward if you don't deal with those wounds, okay? And think about it. When a wasp stings, it hurts, okay? So it's number 64, if that has any relevance to you. Okay, so we have sometimes life stings. Not all that spirit creates in nature is easy to love, but when you look through the eyes of Wasp Spirit, we recognize that even though sometimes life stings, there is a purpose for pain, just as there is a purpose for wasps in the natural world. Wasps keep insects' population down, supporting the growth of plants. So too the sting of life may hurt, and you may feel deeply disappointed or even resentful that the wasp spirit has shown up, but you will soon come to see that spirit has something wonderful in store for you. You may well come to realize that being stung led to something far better than you have ever envisioned yourself. Perhaps behind the scenes, Wasp Spirit was conspiring with Spirit to ensure that you could grow something of value to you. Spirit has a plan, and Wasp Spirit plays a part. Have you ever looked back and been glad your prayers weren't answered because the path you took led to something far better? Wasp Spirit is a reminder to reflect on those times. For today's sting may hurt, but something better awaits you, okay? So, very, very important message. Just like I said, just be, this isn't an easy journey, and it stings, and it's a roller coaster ride of emotions, okay? Do your spiritual searching or soul searching, and reach down deep and see if this is really your journey. And if it's your journey, then it's your journey, okay? And another thing too is I channel this, and I have to say it. Some of you are actually not on this journey, okay? This is a soulmate journey for you. This is not a twin soul, okay? If you're on this journey, you know it evolves. You know what this means, okay? And some of you are just not on this journey, okay? I had to say that. And a soulmate is a wonderful journey, okay? But it's not your twin soul. Okay, so I have Spider Spirit here, and it says, make your dreams real, okay? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful card. I'm not a huge fan of wasp and spirits, but they all serve a purpose in this world, okay? And remember the butterfly I saw earlier, rebirth, okay? And this rebirth is happening for many of you in this connection. And if it isn't, okay, remember the patience card, okay? And so make your dreams real. Weaving your dreams into the fabric of life begins with a single thread of intention, and then Spirit joins you as you co-weaving partner. Take but a single step to make your dream a reality, and spirits will take 10 toward you, for the universe is designed to support your dream weaving. Spider Spirit arrives when you need reminding of the awesome power of co-creation with Spirit. Ideas and resources will begin to appear as if by magic. You begin to bring your dreams from the realm of intention into the world of scenes where they take form. The action you need to take is to be clear about your intentions and then act as if you become one that lives the life you desire. The web of creation has an uncanny way of coming together to weave the beautiful pattern you set in motion. Another message of Spider Spirit is about any creative project you may be considering: writing, painting, music, journalizing, gardening, etc. Now is the time when your inspiration wants to be channeled through you as something creative, even artistic and tangible. Creative projects are successful now if you are too inclined. Let yourself be open to abundance, okay? It absolutely resonates with the spring card in my interpretation of it. Abundance, flourishment. One thing I will say, and I do say a lot about these DMs, they are very creative, okay? They are musicians, they are artists, they are journalists, they are writers, they are very, very creative, okay? And this message is for you, DM, okay? Tap into your creative side because now's the time to do it, okay? And again, thank you so much, very much, for all your love, your likes, your subscribes. It really means the world to me, and I love you all so much. And if this resonates, great. If it doesn't, pack it away. And if it does, please like and subscribe, okay? Thanks very much, folks. Have a great day.